Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger. Ain't nobody gonna do for you.
This video comes to you from Gongaii Games, your source for Star Wars Destiny singles, sealed product, and tons of other great games. Check them out at gongaii.com. Hello everyone, welcome back to Dice Commando. This is our third and final round of today's quarter kit tournament from Gongaii Games. On our left we have Derrick, who we saw in the last round, and on our right we have Mike, who we saw in round 1. They are just doing their cuts and shuffles now, and we're about to do the roll-off. So we'll see who takes home the tournament today. Alright, so looks like on the roll-off, Mike is the clear winner. Mike will probably choose Derrick's battlefield here, which he does. Alright, and while Mike's grabbing his shields, which he puts one on the Executioner and one on Bala, quick 4-speed on Ezra, and then so Mike actually goes with shield on Phasma. 4-speed on Ezra puts it right back to Mike. Nope, he ends up going with the Executioner. Okay, but it is Mike's action. Alright, so we see On the Hunt, familiar opening play for Mike. He sticks it on Bala. 4-speed goes on to Luke. It's a really nice opportunity for Derrick to be able to put the 4-speed on Ezra. We do know he has that ability to play the blue abilities, but obviously you don't really use it that often with a 7-point character, but it makes perfect sense with 4-speed. Right. Mike decides to roll in his Executioner, which comes in with a blank. Luke's Rod goes on to Luke. Quite appropriate. Mike will probably roll in Phasma, as per what we saw in Game 1. Yep. Nope. Decides to go with Phasma. Gets $1 and a focus. Not bad. Here comes Ezra with a +2 gun and a focus. That +2 gun can pair with a Rebel Trooper. It's not bad. We see a hidden motive and a dive in Derrick's hand. Only that hidden motive is good to him currently. Mike focuses to probably the 2 melee, which he does. Hidden motive. Sure, he called melee, which he gets, and it is removed. Mike takes $1. Perhaps a redeploy gun on Bala here. We will see. Alright, in comes Luke with a focus, 2 blanks, and a shield on the 4-speed. Now remember that Rebel Trooper has Guardian and can take away a Bala die if there's a black. So Bala comes in with a modified 2 and a discard. Mike may take away Derrick's last card here, so Derrick probably wants to pitch to reroll. He's considering what to do. I think the pitch to reroll makes sense, but he does have plenty of focus on the table. Bala himself, yep. So he rolls in the Trooper, who gets a blank. So Bala himself only has 1 black gun. Yep, there goes the last card. But with the 2 focus, that's not the end of the world. So here comes focus, focus, but Mike does have $2 and plenty of cards in his hand for control. Alright, so he doubts the Rebel Trooper. Rebel Trooper hits the 2, which he gets to resolve, but that leaves Ezra's 2 out there alone. And then for his action, he resolves 2 melee into Bala. Okay, so Mike claims, takes $1 and a card, and shield goes on to the Rebel Trooper for the Guardian ability, which makes a lot of sense in this 3-wide reset. So there Derrick just got his Darksaber. Looks like he's got a Concentrate, a Darksaber. I didn't see the others. It looked like maybe a Vibra Knife, but might also be a dagger. We will see. Alright, Mike over here sitting with $5, which is a great position for him to be in. Okay, Executioner with $1. Doesn't need that right now. Alright, Ezra with the dollar steal. He's certainly going to hit on that. And then a shield on the 4-speed. I'm sure Mike plays something here. He may roll in Phasma. But at this point, since Derrick is going for Bala, which is a smart play, adding non-Rita plays to Bala seems like a bad move. Mike dealt no damage that last turn. Yep, so here comes Phasma. Gets the special, worth 2 and a focus. Steals $1. Derrick goes to 3, Mike to 4. Mike's got to decide what to do now. A redeploy weapon onto Bala seems pretty good, but he does not have it, I guess. So there's a remove all shield special on the hunt and a focus. Mike wants to try to burst down a character this turn and get a reset, but probably not going to happen. Alright, in comes Luke. Luke gets a 1 shield, a 1 money. We have the 4-speed special, and we have a blank on the Luke's rod. But with that 4-speed special and that concentrate, that's concentrate in Derrick's hand, that's gonna hurt Bala. That double 4-speed open is pretty brutal. We've seen Derrick's deck do some pretty crazy things. Last game, if you recall, we had the My Ally into My Ally for the win. And now he's got 2 4-speeds on the table as of turn 1. Nice looking deck. Mike has taken a long time between his actions because he's probably thinking he's in deep, deep trouble right now, which is, at least from this vantage point, a true statement. Even without knowing that Derrick has a concentrate, just the idea that he could pitch to reroll and then hit is still scary. So what's Mike going to do here? This is very uncharacteristic of Mike to take this long. Okay, so he is going to pay 1 and remove a die. He's going to remove the Luke 1. To be clear, that's using the On the Hunt, which allows you to remove all shields on a character and then pay 1 to remove a character upgrade die from that same character. So he removed 0 shields and then removed. And then his action is resolving special, so he will deal 2 per the Phasma special into probably Ezra. Yes, he wants to go for the lowest health, most likely character to try to get some resets here. So Derrick is going to resolve his 4-speed special. He's going to pitch to reroll everything, actually. Gets a focus, a blank on Luke, and a 2 melee. Now he does have 1 additional action per the 4-speed special, so he'll get to hit for 2. decides instead, yeah, he hits for 2. That's a good play. Cost him an extra action to focus, but it seems worth the risk of removal. So Derrick will not be able to kill Bala this turn, at least from what we see. But he can now get his Darksaber on the table with an overwrite. Okay, so Mike is going to probe. We see that mistake a lot where people hand over their entire hand. It's just 2 cards random. And if they are events, they get discarded. If not, they go back to the hand. So Mike pulls, Concentrate and Mend, both good pulls. Right. So even if he had pulled the Darksaber would not have gone away. So Derrick focuses to the 2 shield. Tactical Mastery for a focus and a hit. Mike at this point has plenty of money. He's just bleeding cards from his hand at this point. So Ezra goes to 4. 2 more into Bala to bring Bala to 7. Mike will probably claim here, unless he has something to play. Oh, baits and switch into the 2 melee to put 2 into Ezra. So Ezra goes to 6. In comes the Trooper for 1 to kill Bala, unless Mike's got something to do about it. Oh, we saw a flank and a bait and switch. He doesn't have a removal. So he claims. There goes Bala. All his dreams smashed right there. Mike is definitely behind. There comes the overwrite for 2 of the Darksaber. And Derrick is in really good position. Now it's highly likely that Ezra will go down next turn and Mike will get a roll of the Executioner, so Mike will likely lead with the Executioner here just to maximize. But Derrick definitely has a huge lead here. Easy pickings we see in Derrick's hand, which will also potentially come to use with, oh, especially now that we've got the Executioner's Axe for 2 onto the Executioner. All right. Derrick is going to roll in Ezra with a +2 gun and a 4-speed special. I suppose that Ezra does have a chance of getting resolved because he could 4-speed and then roll in the Trooper. But Mike will tactical to play a backup muscle and then hit for 1 to kill. Okay, I see. Tacticals to backup muscle, puts it into Ezra to kill Ezra. Take that 4-speed off the table, and then he gets to roll in the Executioner and the Executioner's Axe because of their abilities for when a character dies. The Executioner rolled a 1 melee, and the Axe below the blank. But here comes Luke with the Darksaber. So Luke rolls 2 blanks, but we have a 4-speed special and a effective 3 focus on the Darksaber. So Mike's got to remove something here, but he does not. So here comes a 4-speed into the focus, most likely to hit for 4. Now, as we saw last time, Derrick does like that My Ally play, but he pitches to reroll. He 4-speeds and then pitches to reroll, and he's no better off. Now, he does still have the Concentrate, but it is just 1 action of his. So we can see he does have My Ally in his hand, so he could have focused My Allied and then... Oh, that may not... I'm sorry, that may not have been a My Ally. It looks like that was a Ezra Saber. No, I'm pretty sure there's a My Ally there. But that pitch to reroll was pretty good, because he got a 2 shield on both the Luke die for a total of 4, and then he got a shield on the Darksaber, which is an effective 2. Mike rolls in Phasma, gets a bad roll of $1, and a 1 melee. So he has 2 melee showing. So here's a concentrate. He flips the Darksaber, I'm sure, to the 3. Okay, Mike's action, see if he can remove. He has 1 card left, which we believe is a flank, if I remember correctly. But he has no money to pay for it. So here comes 7. And I don't believe there's anything Mike can do about it. Now Derrick can't actually kill any of his people, so is it a pitch to reroll maybe? Nope. He resolves the melee first, puts 2 into Luke. That's a lot of health to chew through. So there's a my ally for 1-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, because the 3 becomes a 4. That makes sense. That's a dead Phasma. So to be clear, that was my ally for 2, Luke for 2, Luke for 2, and then the Darksaber for 4. That's a dead Phasma. Pitch to reroll on the Executioner. The Rebel Trooper comes in with a 1 gun. Bait and switch for 2 more melee. Mike's just trying to dump his hand at this point. Mike knows this is all but over. 1 into the Executioner to take off the shield. Mike will probably claim. Sorry, that was a 2 gun on the Rebel Trooper. Shield in 1. Mike does claim. Decides to pitch the card he drew, which is the E11 blaster. Alright, so it is Mike's action. On the hunt for 1. I'm sure Luke will just come in here. Nope, Ancient first. That's a pretty good start. Alright, here comes the Executioner. The blank, $1, and it looks like the discard on the hunt. And here comes Luke. Rolls a blank, a 2 shield on Luke, a 1 shield on the 4 speed, $1 on the Ancient, and a 3 melee, effective 4 on the Darksaber. So if Mike can't control, that'll put him 1 away. So he doesn't like use, so remove the Darksaber for sure. Right. Derrick puts 2 in immediately, brings the Executioner to 3. Executioner's going to need some fancy axe work to have a shot here. Alright, a pitch to re-roll with a blank and a blank. This game's going Derrick's way very quickly here. Alright, blank and a blank, but a focus. Thing is, even if the Executioner rolls in damage, that Trooper can take it. Mike probes. Hits a Force Illusion defensive position. Defensive position goes away. Force Illusion goes back. Highly unlikely that Derrick will need that Force Illusion at this point. Alright, focuses Luke to a 2 shield. Mike does still have his backup muscle, so he will doubt the 2 shield. Gets a 2 shield right into the Executioner. Executioner has 3 left. Let's see what the Rebel Trooper can do. Comes in with a shield. Backup muscles 1 into Luke for bring him to 5. Derrick's able to claim. Mike has no cards left. This is highly likely to be the last round. And Derrick just drew a defend as well, so in case of a Mike nut roll here, which even wouldn't win the game, but he can still remove all those. So Derrick rolls in with a focus on Luke, $1 on the Darksaber, shield, and then a 2 shield. So even with what he's showing, it's still 1 away. Another on the hunt, it looks like. Mike pulls it back. He's thinking, yep, another on the hunt. Oh, sorry, I take that back. That is a LL30. All those CAD art cards look the same. CAD and his LL30 and on the hunt, they all get me confused on the dice. Okay, so 1 gun on the Relby, blank, and then $1 on the Executioner. So Relby 1 gets taken by the Rebel Trooper, who rolls in a 1 gun. Got a pitch to reroll. Blank and a +2, or sorry, a plus gun on the hunt. It's a +1 gun. So puts 1 more in the Executioner. Executioner's 1 away. Unless Mike can do something about that shield. That's all she wrote. He back up muscles 1 into Luke. Just cuz, it sounds like. And then that's 2 in the Executioner, and that is game. Alright, so we have Derrick as our quarter kit champion today. Good job, Derrick.